When it comes to staying creative, I think the best thing that I do is intentionally consume. And so there are a lot of people who will get on TikTok and you'll scroll TikTok for hours, you'll scroll YouTube shorts for hours. You may even just be watching YouTube videos for hours and not actually getting anything from it. One of the things I love to do is I love to go to people who are in my niche, the creator economy, the attention economy niche. And I love to look at those people and see what they're talking about. And I love to engage with their content regularly. So one of the guys who I follow is Roberto Blake, solid dude, love his stuff. And he's one of those guys who I intentionally consume. I watch his live streams intentionally when they come out. I usually always watch the replay just because they happen at a time I usually can't do. But I listen to the replay, I'm taking notes, I'm thinking about it. I'm going, okay, what does this mean for me? What does this mean for my business? Same with any other like podcast or thing I'm listening to. By intentionally consuming, it helps me have ideas. Oftentimes creatives don't have a block, they have an idea problem, and their idea problem comes from not consuming enough intentional ideas. We as people have to be learning and have to be reading and have to be listening intentionally so that we can then output creatively.
Yeah, and you have to be very cautious of what you're consuming and what you're
Yes.
intentionally do that because the subconscious mind's powerful. You could be watching a whole bunch of stuff. It's like scrolling on TikTok and YouTube can be either the worst part of your time or it could be the best part of your time depending on how you consume that. I know for me in creative artists, I always recommend people to pick up on watching movies and films because if
Yeah.
you're a filmmaker, the last place you want to go is to watch YouTube videos because YouTube videos are not inherently baked in with film techniques and
Right.
all that. So there's always been that. When it comes to advice for creatives who are struggling to find their niche, what advice would you give for that to people who are inspiring?
Man, that's good. Struggling to find your niche. I think if you're struggling to find your niche, you haven't done enough yet. And so there's some stuff you need to figure out of what you really love
Hmm.
at this point. And so at that point, it's, dude, try 800 things, whether that's, maybe I want to get really into coffee. Try making some coffee videos, see how they go. Maybe you want to get really into nerd culture. Try making 800 nerd videos, see how it goes. Like that's the thing where try a few things and then find those things that start to interest you and give you passion and give you excitement and then really dig into those things even further. And then the thing I love to tell people is you don't marry a niche,